Hello everyone, today we're going to learn how to access your agent website as well as manage it. Now, the first thing you're going to have to do is open up your internet browser, Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Firefox, doesn't matter. Right now we have Internet Explorer open. And what you're going to have to do is go to the address bar and type in your first name and your last name all together, .averyhess.com. Now that's going to take you to the agent page that you already have, but of course there may be some things that you're missing from it. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to log in. Now there are three ways that you can get this done. The first and easiest way is to just go to where it says login. Use your email address that was given to you when you joined the company. And that's going to be your first initial, last name at averyhess.com. And then ask your administrator what your password is. And then hit login. The second way that you can log in is by scrolling all the way down to the bottom of your screen. And down here you'll see copyright, and then you will also see what is admin. Now you're going to have to click on admin, and then it'll bring you to this screen, and then you do the same thing that you did before. You type in your email address, and then your password. Now, the third way, a little bit trickier. If you type in this URL, which got us to our agent website, and you do a / and then type in admin, you'll also get to this page. So three ways that you can get in: by hitting the login button, by going all the way down to the bottom of the screen and hitting admin, or by typing in the URL, which is your first and last name, .averyhess.com, and then putting / admin. All of those ways will get you in. Okay, great. So we've logged in, and now what we're going to do is figure out the home setup. Now, the best thing to do when you're here in order to see what's going on and to make sure that everything is properly set up is by opening up another tab. And I just did that by pressing Control T. That's the easiest way for me to do it. Or you can just go right here, and it'll actually ask you if you'd like to create a new tab, and you can just click on it. So I'm going to go back. To my site. So now I can see when changes are made here or in any of my pages, I'll be able to see after it's refreshed. So I'm going to go back to Site Builder, and the first thing that you see is the welcome message. It's 150 characters long. You cannot add any more characters than that. And that's going to end up showing right here. So right now I am committed to serving the home ownership needs of consumers, whether it's real estate, mortgage, property management, or relocation. I can help. Now, what if I wanted to change that? And I wanted to take out whether it's real estate, mortgage, property management, relocation. So I'll take that out. I'll hit save, and then I'll double check to see by refreshing if it's saved, which it has. So now I've deleted this part. So now that you know how you can change your welcome message, you can put anything you'd like in here. Basically, you'd like to make it either a call to action or something that tells your audience why you're unique or what it is you're going to do for them. I'm actually going to put that back in there and save it. And you'll notice there was a little blip right here which showed you that it was loading, so that happens relatively quickly. So you'll know it's done and that it's finished after this finishes loading, and then you can refresh right here. So the next thing that you want to do, look down here and it asks you where you'd like to link your message to the page. So what does that mean? That means right here, if you were to drag your mouse over here, you'll notice that your cursor turns into a hand, which means this is a hyperlink. It's linked someplace, so they can click on Learn More anywhere within this box, and they can go someplace else. Now, I recommend that you choose the My Life Home search. So if I were to save this, for example, go back, refresh, then you'll be able to see that once I click on this, it'll actually take people to the next page on my website, which is My Life Home Search. It really just brings up the My Life Home Search feature, which you could see on the home page, into better view. So now it's down there and now it's up here. So all I did, again, was I just linked this Learn More to the My Life Home Search. Now you can link it anywhere. You can make it go to About Me, which makes more sense if you'd like people to learn more about yourself. You can basically link people to any page that you have. Next thing that you'd want to do is you actually want to tell people about yourself. If you look on your agent website, you'll see that along with the other pages that you have an About Me section. If I click on that About Me section, you'll notice that there's nothing about me that's listed right here. That's because it hasn't been edited yet. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to where Dashboard is, look over to the right, and then click on Pages. Now what you're going to see is a list of pages that you can edit, and there's the About Me section right in between market trends and selling services. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click directly on About Me. And as you see, it brings up this nice editor that if you're familiar with WordPress or Joomla or Blogger or any website content management system that allows you to edit the content on your website, you'll be familiar with this. So with this, you'll be able to write in basically anything about yourself, and it gives you all of the options that you would expect. You can make your text bold, you can make it italic, underline, cross things out, add links to it. You can also add pictures if you'd like. So once I edit this, and I'll just put a little something. This isn't an About Me, it's just an example, just a hello. And just like in the last page, when you click on Save Changes, all right, the changes have saved. And when I refresh this page, you'll see that the edits are now showing up on your page. Always make sure to save your changes before you leave the page. You can also change the name of the About Me section. I think About Me is pretty standard on most websites, so I would recommend keeping it, but it's really up to you. You can make it say whatever you'd like. There's a lot of search engine optimization stuff in here as well, but I wouldn't worry about that generally, because most of the search engine optimization people are going to be focusing on is going to be on your home page. So you don't have to worry about that because that's all taken care of. So that's the About Me section. In terms of what to write in your About Me section, tell everyone who you are. What organizations do you belong to that are relevant to real estate? Why are you the best agent for the job in general? Or what experience do you have that makes you a purveyor of useful knowledge? And what makes you stand out from the crowd? It's really a chance for you to have the best first impression that you can possibly have for anyone who is entering your website and wants to learn more about you. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over the Contact Us page. Now this one's a little tricky, because what you would think you'd have to do is go to Pages and then click on Contact. But it doesn't allow you to click on it. It allows you to click on the arrow and you can create a new page. But if you notice, there's already a contact page here. So you don't want to create a new one. In order to access the Contact Us page and edit it, go all the way to Profile. Once you click on Profile, you'll be able to see all of the information about you. So you'll be able to see which office you're in. You can choose Dulles, Fredericksburg, so on and so forth. Put in your first name, your last name, your email address, your cell phone number. Basically all the relevant information that you believe people need to know in order for them to find you and access your services. So again, we're going to go to Contact. I just went to the next tab to look and see what people can see when I edit all this. So I'm located in the corporate office. So it ends up showing up on Google Maps right here to the right of all of your information, and it has my first name, mobile, email address, and then the contact information for the office in general. You can also add social information, so if you're on Google+, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, you can add a link to those social media. So for example, I've added this for Google+, and then it says connect on Google+, so people can connect with me if they'd like. And once you add Twitter, LinkedIn, or Facebook, those will show up as well. If you have a team, then you can click the checkbox, and then you can add the name of your team and where you're located. If it's a home address or just the office address, then they'll know what team you're a part of. Last but not least is uploading a photo. If you scroll up, you'll see Upload More Photos view. You'll be able to upload a photo that is at least 150 by 200 pixels. If you click on the Browse button, then you'll be able to access all of the data that's on your computer. I'd recommend saving a picture of yourself to your desktop. That way you'll easily be able to access your photo. Then all you have to do is just pick a photo, hit open, or double click it, then hit the upload button, and then your photo will be uploaded. After you get done with your contact section, and we've done about, and we've also done the home section, is to do the communities. So in communities, you can add which communities you serve, which communities you're most knowledgeable about. So what you're going to have to do is go to Pages. The Communities page and options are accessible by clicking on the Manage Your Communities link, which is right next to Communities within the Pages section. And if you click on Central Virginia, Northern Virginia, or any one of these areas, you'll be able to click on specific counties, towns that you service. And what will happen is once you click on them, a check mark will show up. And right now I just have Fairfax County on here, but I'm going to add a bunch more and show you what happens when you do that. So on each one it asks if you'd like to save your changes. So I'm going to save them for each one. So community saved, I just did it again. So now I'm going to go back to my page. I'm going to hit the refresh button, and now I have all of these communities that I service. This is great because visitors to your website, they're not only going to be able to see which communities you serve, they're also going to be able to search from that community once they click on it. So let's say I wanted to search Winchester. It would bring up the My Life home search, and it would have all of the homes that are located in Winchester. Thank you everyone for watching. We hope this has been very helpful, and we hope to see you around the office. If you have any questions, feel free to contact your marketing department, your AA, or your manager, and we'll be more than happy to walk you through this if you need to.